We're live, Dave.
We are live from the Crush Studio number 1 and Crush Studio number 2. This is the Disney Crush podcast. I'm David, along with Tony Ann. We're the Crush. We are the Crush.
Tonight, we're going to talk about some hot topics, things that we wanted to talk to our listeners about. We're hoping that you guys will chime in, give us other topics that you want to talk about. Kind of like an open forum. And maybe if this is something we like to do, maybe down the road we'll set up for calls in. Dave, I asked Dave maybe because we have the technology for it. We just have to work on it. So I think that's coming in the future. What do you think, Dave? You think?
Yeah. When you ran it by me, I was a little hesitant because I've seen other podcasters do it, and I was like, But then I kind of ran it through Veronica, and she's like, "No, I think that's a good idea." So you know what? If it doesn't work, we can just
blame me. Yeah.
Oh well, no.
I mean, you don't want.
Uli.
Yeah. Hi, Uli. Hi, Susan. We don't want any rowdy people calling in.
No, the rowdy people are the fun people. That's the fun part. See, kind of like that guy, Andy.
Yeah, he's going to be on the podcast again this week, talking about places that Disney should be renting out to sleep at. Andy's got one thing he's good at: sleep. That's his topic. That's his area of expertise. And that's what we're going to talk about on the podcast that comes out tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Dan. Dan can't. Okay, so here we go. This is one of our hot topics. Dan wants to talk about annual passes. Why can't he get an annual pass?
Yeah, not tonight, Facebook user, but we're talking about trying to do something like that you guys call in. Hey, Holly. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, Dan wants to talk about annual passes and when they're going to come back.
Yeah, I know. It's been a lot. It's kind of like the train. The train was like 3 years or how long it's been. I don't know, forever.
Unfortunately, the parks are still pretty full. That I don't think they need more pass holders. I know that's not the answer you wanted to hear, Dan, but I really think, yeah.
Hey, Andy, and shout out to the Mickey Files. Yes, the Mickey Files are in the house. Mickey File podcast. Check them out.
Hey, Judy. So
we were just talking about you, Andy.
Yes, we were just talking about you, and it wasn't good. So I'm just.
Hey.
You want to know what's funny, Andy? Now you're in my phone. I have your phone number. You're one of my contacts. So when I was in the car today driving, and I told the car, call Mandy, the phone goes, would you say 1 for Andy, say 2 for Candy, that's our sister-in-law, say 3 for Mandy. So now you're a choice. And I said 3, please, not 1. I do not want to call Andy.
Not 1, yeah. Dan says I'm going to use my DVC to stay there and go to the Gatorland instead. Gatorland's where it's at. You might be able to see One-Armed Dave there. I heard there's a guy named One-Armed Dave.
How do you get one arm?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I've heard.
My grandsons like Gatorland. They really do. They like Gatorland.
I could see the allure. Also, Andy, we were when Andy was on the podcast, we were talking about a state park or a national park. I think it was called Shark Island, Andy, and I looked it up, and it is actually a national park in the Everglades. He was letting us know where he had been in Florida. He's been to Mayaca State Park, and he's now been to Shark Island in the Everglades.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's play our intro and give people time to join. All right. If I could find our intro. Where's our intro? Did I lose it? Dave. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Find it. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Tony Ann, what's up?
I wanted
And
to
it's
take
called Shark Valley. I'm sorry, it's called
Shark
Shark Valley. Andy
Valley.
said,
Okay.
not
I
Shark Island.
I want to take this opportunity to welcome the newest crusher to planet Earth, Lilith River McFarland, the daughter of Lauren Hawkins. Welcome, new crusher baby.
Hey, another crusher. That's cool.
Yes, we're so excited to see her in the fall when she comes to Disney with her mom. So, and Lauren is bringing her mom along to kind of help with the baby, so Lauren could, spend some time with her friends too, which will be nice.
Oh, hello, our dear friend Holly. How are
Hi.
you?
Oh, well, I'm a little jealous of Holly because something happened this week. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Austin family. And it's really funny because Dan sent me a picture and Holly sent me her picture separately. Like, I just want to show you what just happened. And yeah, I got to find it now because I only had Dan's pulled up, but I got Holly's right here. Yeah. And Noah met him too. So that was nice because, I'm sure he's a big fan of Noah and the Austin family
yeah.
adventures.
Scott says crazy eyes. It's Count Chocula
Count
himself.
Chocula. Yeah. Yeah. So Holly, is he good looking in person or is he creepy looking in person? Because he could go either way. I think there was an episode of Seinfeld where he had a girlfriend who was two-faced, where in certain lights she was gorgeous and in certain lights she was like a dog. And I think that Josh has a little bit of that. There's Holly with Josh. He touched her arm.
Oh. Hmm.
It's
I was
apparently
going to say
Tony.
something, but I'm going to stop. I got to stop myself.
I don't understand Samantha's comment. Why don't I like her? I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, maybe she'll let you
I
know.
must have missed something. Maybe there's a side conversation going on. I sent her a picture of meat tonight by accident. So maybe that's why I sent her a picture of meat to my vegetarian friend. I sent her this meatloaf that I beautifully wrapped in basket weave bacon. It was a thing of beauty, but I meant to send it to Tori and I sent it to Samantha instead. So
Scott Days.
I don't know. They're having I joined from, oh, okay. She joined from my feed and got Facebook user.
Yeah, they got something going on here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think you got to join from the main Disney Crush page, not the Friends of the Disney Crush, the other one where I share the news and stuff.
Yes.
So I did share some news this week. Let's talk about food for a minute. It was announced today that Akershus is going to be serving breakfast and lunch again. I think lunch is going to be basically the same as dinner, but the breakfast, this is starting on May 14th, which I think is Mother's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. I got to look at the calendar.
As far as the picture goes, it looks pretty good.
I'm pretty sure that is Mother's Day, May 4th. Yes, it is Mother's Day. They are going to be serving breakfast and this looks really good. And I am going to try to get my mom there when we go. We're going the weekend after Mother's Day, but I'm going to try to get that. They haven't announced yet when the reservations are opening for this. So I'm hoping they don't open the reservations for this on Thursday when they open the reservations for Happily Ever After fireworks parties, because we are all trying to get this Happily Ever After fireworks party. Reservations open up for this on March 23rd, which is technically Thursday. But we don't know because this is considered an enchanting extra. Most enchanting extras open up at midnight. But sometimes the dessert parties are treated like a meal, so they open up at 6 a.m. the next morning. So we're not sure if we need to stay up till midnight on Wednesday or get up at 5:30 on Thursday. So, silly me where I'm going to wait up till midnight, look for it,
That's a
and
lot
then
of
if it's
work.
not there,
It's a lot of
yeah.
work. Yeah.
If you are going for it, a lot of us want to go for TDC 2023. You're looking for April 30th. That's the date we're going, April 30th. That's a Sunday. And we are trying to get the post party, which currently is called the after fireworks party, but they're listing this as the post party now. So you want the one that's after you want to go watch the fireworks and then go eat after the fireworks and let some of the crowd disperse. So what is
Going back to your breakfast at Akershue's, Jennifer.
Yeah, it really does.
She really likes it. That looks good. It does, Jennifer, for sure. Now, have you ever eaten there before, Tony Ann?
Akershue's, yeah, I've eaten at Akershue's back when it had the appetizer bar, which I never understood why they called it that. It was a salad bar. If you ever went to the Sizzler, it's a salad bar. It had salads and it had rolls and butter and different kinds of meats and things. It was a salad bar. It was a salad bar, but it had
I love a good salad bar though. Give me
it
a good
had
salad bar.
no, it was very good, and it had like weird Norwegian cheeses and pickled herring and things like that. Besides the regular salad, it was really good, but they don't have that currently. And the entrees back then were a la carte, so like you would order chicken, and your spouse might order Swedish meatballs, which they call something else because they're Norwegian, but they were basically IKEA meatballs. Now they serve it family style on a platter. Mandy had it in February and she really liked it. The pictures initially when it reopened didn't look so great, but Mandy said it was really good. Scott it had many different herrings. Well, there you go. More herring, the better. So, but right now they're not doing that. Right now they're just serving family style. So, but the breakfast looks really good. Oh, Laura, she's no longer a Facebook user.
Wow.
But also on the food front, over at the Dolphin, last year they closed Fresh Mediterranean Market, which was a little place that was only open for breakfast and lunch. They had a really good breakfast buffet, but they closed. And Rosa Mexicano opened. We're going to talk about this a little bit on the podcast, but I got pictures now. I mean, these are
Mexicano.
Yes.
What's it? What kind of food they serve there?
They serve Chinese food at Rosa Mexicano. They serve Chinese food. They serve Mexican food there. Mexican food. So
that looks really good. That looks good.
I mean, these are the press release pictures. So I mean, of course they look really good. But yeah, and they have other things, paninis and things. I think that's the lunch menu. So this is how they've redone it inside. This is what it looks like inside now.
Is that Prince back there?
It looks like Prince. And you know what? I think it might be Frida, the artist, you know, the one with the unibrow. I think that's who it is.
Looks like, I'm going to say it's Prince.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the breakfast. They have a breakfast buffet that's $29.99. Let me see if I could share that with you. And it has crispy bacon, pork sausage, chorizo sausage, ranch style potatoes, scrambled eggs, made to order omelets, pancakes and Mickey waffles, cinnamon whipped cream, Mexican chocolate ganache, Rose's guacamole toast with their signature guacamole spread. They have marinated jalapenos, and then they have a selection of fresh fruits, Greek yogurts, hard-boiled eggs, assorted danishes, croissants and muffins, tres leches overnight oats, and warm and cold cereals. So that's the breakfast. But they also have an a la carte breakfast, which I lost it.
And absent from the menu is broccolini.
Not at breakfast anyway. Yeah. They also have an a la carte breakfast menu. It runs from $7 for steel cut oatmeal up to $23 for. They have a breakfast burrito. They have huevos rancheros. So, yeah.
Buddy says cool.
All
They
right.
like
So
cool
then
stuff. Cool.
their their dinner menu, they have a lunch menu, which is I think where that sandwich came from. The sandwich. The lunch menu kind of ranges from about $15 to the most expensive thing is $23 for a New York strip.
Hmm.
So they have sandwiches and salads, and then they have entrees that are a little bit more expensive. Carnitas are running about $16, and yeah. So, but then dinner's where it gets a little pricey. They're considering dinner there to be a signature meal.
Mm-hmm.
So they have an extensive dinner menu with lots of different starters, guacamole. Glenn said he's been to the one up in Maryland, I guess, and the tableside guacamole, I guess, is a big um, production. So,
Hmm.
uh, and so they have some different starters, but the main courses they can be expensive. They have a ribeye that's $72, but they also have you can also still order tacos
Uh-huh.
for like 20. So it's
Yeah.
not,
Well.
so
Yeah.
you can probably mix and match and get things that, you don't have to break the bank to go here, but
Mhm.
they have stuff that will break the bank. They also have these mixed grills with different like chicken, sausage, New York strip, jumbo shrimp, and short ribs. They have that for two, it's $69. For four, it's $127, and for six, it's $179. That also comes with corn tortillas, roasted onions, frijos, stuffed jalapenos, charred tomato salsa, and pico de gallo and guacamole. So that's a big.
Yeah. I see that on the picture there that they have not doubled up on the corn tortilla or flour tortillas.
Mhm.
A lot of restaurants will double up on them, and that way you can actually, because there's so much in there, you can actually make
Pick
2
it up.
tacos out of that
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
Yeah, or if it gets soggy, it helps keep all the
Yeah.
stuff in.
Well, we'll have to see, Dave.
I'll have to talk to the chef and tell him to up
Okay.
his game a little bit.
To double up his
Yeah, you
tortillas.
gotta double up those tortillas, man.
Okay. So that's at the Dolphin, and it's open now. It opened on March 19th. So, did
Well,
any of our listeners have any topics that they wanted to talk about besides Dan and his annual passes?
I have one.
Okay.
If unless I hear unless we get somebody in here that wants to talk about something. Um, everybody think about the Mandalorian coming to Galaxy's Edge?
I know how Scott Daves feels about it.
You had to bring Scott up. Oh, he's gonna rip into it now. Watch out. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm glad he's there. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a purist, as you'd call it, Tony Ann. So
Right.
to me, it's okay. I mean, let him wander around. Whoops. Let me just do this first. Oh, she loves you. Second, did we really need another Mexican restaurant at Walt Disney World?
I don't
Um,
know. The Mexican restaurants at Walt Disney World, I don't know. Are
yeah.
they I don't know that they're doing a good job of filling the ones we have, like you said. I know that when I go by Rick Bayless's place, Frontera Cucina in Disney Springs, usually you could walk in and it's not a place people talk about. It's really good. I've been there with Rich. It's really good. It's a little pricey though.
They're having side talk. They should be in the launch bay.
They should be in the launch bay. You're right,
Yeah.
Scott. Samantha's only seen 4 movies, so she's hardly an expert.
She's seen 3 more than I have. That's good.
Judy has a topic. Disney really needs a 5th gate. What should it be? Ooh.
See.
Bring all the characters to Galaxy's Edge. What would you like to see
Fifth gate.
in a new Disney park, Dave?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's
I'd like one that I think I'd like one that focuses on water, similar to Disney Sea in Tokyo. Maybe, yeah, maybe build it around water. Maybe do like Venetian canals, and I think that would be really cool to have a water-based park. Not a water park, a park that where water is a theme that runs throughout it. So Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land.
I think somebody else is doing that
Oh
for
no,
Harry
Scott, he's
Potter.
on a roll. Uh-oh.
Villains is a great idea. That's
Um,
something that Josh was talking about for that Beyond Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah, that would be
yeah,
cool, Judy.
Karen Days would dig that. She's
Absolutely.
all about the villains.
Pixar park. That would be cool, Holly.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
could do a lot with a Pixar park. Absolutely. Speaking of Pixar, Disney sent me some B-roll. Well, they didn't. They released some B-roll. Let me see if I can share that. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to present. I'm going to share screen Rodeo Roundup.
The Rodeo Roundup. Ooh.
Yeah. So Disney sent this. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Disney. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Disney rides they took out of the parks. Hey, that would be good.
Yeah,
Scott.
that would be good.
Yes.
That would be like Yesterland. Can you see this? Is it like?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see it. Yeah, I like that, Scott. That's
so this is some B-roll that Disney. It doesn't have any sound that Disney sent. So they have all these beautiful models, perfect families eating. I also, since it had no sound, I was thinking we could take this and like make our own like voiceover in it. Like,
no,
no,
then we
don't
get a
eat
cease and
me.
desist. Yeah, we get a cease and desist.
You know, Johnny, I told you, if you kick your sister one more time, you're gonna have to eat all the beans.
Eat all of this, or you're not going in the parks. You understand me?
But so they have. This is actually this family's eating the vegetarian tray. They had the meat on a popsicle stick because it's supposed to be like a rib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a silent video that they sent. Look how happy they all look. But anyway, that's what the inside of the restaurant looks like, and that's what the food looks like, if you were wondering. So I really think, though, there's probably going to be more tables when we go. I think they're going to, it looks very empty, and I don't see that Disney's going to keep it that empty. Oh, this is the part. When the kid eats Forky like that, she eats him. They keep eating Forky.
He just ate his head.
Right. And another one.
Oh.
That's the desserts. They come in like a mason jar. You have to choose one of. Now this kid's gonna go in for Forky. Watch what he does. Watch what he does.
What? Oh my gosh.
But anyway, yeah. So that's Woody's. No, that's the Rodeo Roundup barbecue. So yeah. And that kid's really enjoying. I don't know any kid that eats a cupcake with a spoon either. That's the other thing.
I don't know. Let's get caught up on some of these. Laura says a working studio set with tours and a ride through the history of movies.
I think we had that park once before. I forget what it was called.
Facebook user says, I got to tell you, this restaurant is giving me anxiety already. The kids are giving me anxiety the way they're eating this stuff. Judy says, I read that each table only gets 4 sides and everyone has to agree. So for a table of 6, 2 people won't get their choice. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. That you have to choose your 4 sides, no matter how many people are at your table. So, well, that's what the understanding is. Whoever's sitting with me and Michael, I know there's 8 of us. He's going to want the mac and cheese. So I hope you want mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So
Dan agrees. Is screaming. It just gives off that vibe, right, Dan? I know it does, kind of, sort of. Yeah, the children are fighting over who got served first, who got the best chicken leg, and no one has a split.
I didn't need to share that yet.
Oh, Amanda says, Laura, you stole my line. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I clicked back to it.
Oh, it's Samantha. It's Samantha.
Laura, super excited to experience that for the first time together. That would be fun. All of us. So we could have some fun.
We are. We're going at TDC 2023. While we're thinking about TDC 2023, I wanted to tell you that in like probably in a week and a half or so, we're going to start collecting money for the public sub party, and it's going to be $15 a person, I think, is what. And it's going to include your subs, chips. We're going to have some kind of dessert, probably cookies or something, and soft drinks. So if you want anything beyond that, if you're coming, you got to bring it yourself or make arrangements ahead of time with some of your friends. But Dave and I are not providing alcohol because, that causes liability issues, I guess.
Just water.
Yeah. We could have soda.
All kidding aside, the restaurant looks really noisy because it looks like a Chuck E. Cheese. It does.
It does look a little bit Chuck E. Cheese like, yeah.
It's got that Chuck E. Cheese vibe looking to it.
So, what is that a picture? Oh, so today, this morning, the Wine and Dine races went live. They did. A lot of my friends were frantically trying to get in. There's a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and then the challenge when you run the 10K and the half marathon. But everybody that wanted to get in that I know did get in. I think the Wine and Dine is not as popular as the other ones. They are sold out now, but when it opened, I think most of the people that wanted to get in got in, and there are still tickets for the after party at Epcot. So and you don't have to run for that. So like it's for runners and friends of runners. So if you have friends that are running and you're interested in going to the party at Epcot, go on the Run Disney website and look for the tickets to the Wine and Dine. It's $105. You get into the park.
That's me because I don't like to run.
Yeah. You get into the park at 5 with that ticket, but the party starts at 10. So that's a pretty good, for $105. That's a pretty good ticket. So, but you're supposed to be linked to a runner. Like you're not supposed to just go and, be some creepy guy that's walking around.
Hey, I know enough runners in this group. I could probably get linked to somebody.
They would love to have you there to support them. We did put out feelers for this live stream tonight. We asked our listeners on the Friends of the Disney Crush if there were any topics that they wanted to talk about. And one of the ones Uli had brought up was the magic bands. She said she was looking at the magic bands yesterday and there were none available. They're only really showing the new Magic Band Pluses. Dave, Uli messaged me yesterday. She said, oh, the Oswald one is available now for $35, but we paid full price. And actually, I still owe money to somebody for that. I got to send that. Just reminded myself when I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, they got us.
So we could have got it for $10 off, but we still got our annual pass discount. So yeah. So they're really pushing the Magic Band Plus. The 50th anniversary ones. Actually, I'm getting one of these for TDC. They're $10 off now because I guess nobody wants 50th anniversary stuff anymore. Yeah. But actually, I do want that Partners one, so I am going to get it. Michael chose this one, I Am Groot. He said he started singing Hooked on a Feeling when he picked it out. But there actually are, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there are a few regular Magic Bands. There's only these ones. There's one, it's got Up. There's one with Gaston. And then these ones that are the lands, like in Magic Kingdom, Liberty Square, Main Street, Fantasyland, Frontierland, Tomorrowland, and Adventureland. And they have that cool bit belt thing. So they are out there, but they're very limited. The old style Magic Bands. So, and Uli also mentioned this Magic Band, this Rock and Roller Coaster Magic Band, doesn't say anything about Aerosmith on it. And that made her a little nervous. Do you think Steven Tyler is finally on his way out?
I would say yes. I think that's going to happen.
You think so? Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
What do you?
But
What does everybody in
things
the
changing.
crowd think? Comments. Comments,
Uh,
people. Comments.
hey, what do you think about the action figure in Tron?
Well, I said when I saw the thing, it's an action figure that they're going to put your face on. And back when Pandora opened, they made a Navi that was supposed to look like you. You went and they scanned your face, and then they made this Navi figure to look like you. And it actually didn't look anything like you. So I'm going to be curious if, because this one is more of a person, if this is going to actually look like you.
Well, yeah, and technology in a short period of time maybe has increased a little bit more, but the starting price is $89.99, which is basically $90 plus
Mhm.
tax. So just figure you're going to spend a good $100 on this thing.
Judy saw
So,
some numbskull on Facebook that wanted to know where to buy a charger for the original Magic Band. Oh, Mike's here and he has a shirt on. Hey,
well,
Mike.
and I
So
wish they did have a charger because we've had ours for so long that they were starting to not work, if you
Yeah.
will.
Can you close the door, Mike? All right. Wouldn't they have announced something like that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I think so too, Scott. I think if they were redoing Rock and Roller Coaster, they probably would have announced it. The Electric Mayhem. That would be awesome, Laura. No problematic stories about Dr. Teeth. And Dr. Teeth wouldn't do this. Wait a minute. Dr. Teeth. I don't know. Janice, she's kind of questionable. While you're talking about Tiana, Scott, that's another thing I want to talk about. Disney did release some imagery. What do you call that? Concept art for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. How they're going to redo the outside of Splash Mountain. And they're going to make it really green. They're going to add a water tower with a tiara on it. It looks beautiful. So they're going to take out all the briar patch, all the stuff that, all the thorns, and put in some greenery. I think it's beautiful. Yes, Rick Astley. You could Rick roll. Call it the Rick roll, the rock and Ricker.
That would be amazing.
Rock and Rick roller coaster.
Oh,
And this is what it looks like at night.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, they're going to take some of that Pandora iridescent stuff that they learned how to do when they built Pandora, and they're going to put it into the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So it looks beautiful. Yeah, it really does look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Disney knows what they're doing. They know how to make a nice ride.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they'll do it right. Looks good. It'll be beautiful at night. That'll be a night ride.
Yeah.
One of those rides you want to do at night.
So I'm kind of hopping around here a little bit, but back to TDC 2023. We do have some reservations for that Roundup barbecue. If you haven't already talked to us about it, to me and some of the other planners, to get on one of those reservations and you're interested, we're going Monday. So a lot of people are leaving before that. We're going Monday at around 12:30. Some of our reservations are 12:20, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:20. So in there. So if you're leaving on Monday, you want to keep that in mind, that this is when we're going. So you might not make it. So please let us know if you're interested, if you haven't already. And if you're not sure, just check with me and I'll make sure if you're on the list or not. They should make Splash go backwards. Yes. One night we're not doing any reservations. One day we're not doing any reservations is Epcot Day.
Mm-hmm.
We plan to do a lot of the flower and garden booths. And I heard that Jen Pulliam has volunteered to do a drinking tour of World Showcase.
That's a great picture. I know the photographer.
Yeah, the photographer of this picture is quite good. Yes.
Yeah.
Powerline would be awesome too. So, Dave, have you got your Dapper Day outfit yet?
Well, I haven't totally committed to this whole shindig you got going on here. So
You haven't committed.
no, not totally. I'm not 100% in yet, but if I do go, I actually did a little shopping this weekend, and I'm having a little problem because the time frame,
Yeah.
it could be really, really nice with no humidity and kind of low temperatures, because that time of year you can actually get some nice 70 days with low humidity, and then you could have a 90 day with tremendous humidity.
Yeah.
Knowing Florida, I have a feeling it's going to be hot. So I'm trying to find something that's going to I'm going to be comfortable in, you know?
Hmm.
So anyway, I'm working on it. I'm looking at another, maybe a kilt.
A kilt would be good.
Yeah. A lava, maybe a lava. I like the lavas because they're very thin and cool, where the kilts are a little bit thicker normally. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the lavas. Thank you to Tori Hunt. Turned me onto those. Yeah. So I think, maybe a dinner jacket with a lava.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did share a picture the other day. I can't get it to show here. The picture that I'm just going to share it from the screen. The picture that I took yesterday of myself.
Were you for Dapper?
Yeah.
I have already seen that picture.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that picture because, I did post it publicly. This picture. That's just my hat and my scarf. That's not the rest of it. That's just the clothes I was wearing yesterday with my hat and my scarf that came yesterday. My fascinator. My fascinator's fascinating, Dave.
So,
and apparently Wendy Fox has the same fascinator. And I said that, and I want everybody to understand that there's only so much orange out there. Orange dresses, orange fascinators, orange bags. We are going to duplicate. You're probably somebody else is probably going to have something that you have in their outfit. There's only so much orange out there, orange belts, especially since most of us are trying to keep it cheap because we're never going to wear these dresses again. So we're probably ordering off Amazon. So there's only so much out there. So if you have the same hat as somebody or the same dress as somebody, it's not the end of the world. It'll be cute. We'll take matchy pictures. And yeah.
I was surprised at how much orange stuff was actually out there. We went to the mall this weekend and there was a lot of orange stuff. I mean, dinner jackets and shorts, and I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I was going to find anything. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of orange stuff.
Dinner jackets, huh?
An actual dinner jacket, even with the shoulder pads too. I mean, I almost got it. And Veronica said, no.
She's no fun.
I know.
She's no fun. My family's being really loud. They didn't close the door. Michael did not close the door. So anyway, she thought she was going to be so original wearing that as well. There's going to be no originality because there's just so much orange out there that we're all going to
do so much with orange. Who came up with that anyway?
That
wasn't
was
our idea,
Kessler.
by the way.
That was Jeff Kessler's idea. And you all voted for it. Dave, you were telling me about this burger. I'm gonna go close the door while you talk about this burger.
Yes. Well, this burger, a deluxe
sorry,
burger.
that's my chair.
And sure, Tony, Ann, sure. Jeff Opolka, I think they had it. He posted a picture of it, and it didn't look quite like that. But this is a promotional picture, of course. But that burger, I don't particularly like a lot of meat on my burgers, like big, thick. I like smash burgers, thin burgers, but that would be one you could just smash right down, and I think I could probably get into that one. That would be a meal for two, I think. I don't know. Has anybody else had one of those? It's actually a good year for orange. It is. Yes, I think so. What's up, Nathan? I was at my brother-in-law's house this weekend, Carlo, and
I was muted.
He said, "Do you guys want to come over for burgers?" And this is his burger.
It looks
It's been
similar.
compressed down a little bit. It's a little blurry, but
Maybe I think it's missing the fried onions and the
it's
corned beef.
yes. But his burger had bacon. It had mushrooms, cheese, lettuce, tomato. I mean, potatoes. I mean, that thing was loaded. That burger. Anyway, so if Deluxe can do it, Carlo can do it.
Yeah, I think so. Deluxe burgers are not that big. Well, yeah, Jeff did take a picture of his. It looked good though. It looked good.
It looked good. Yeah, it looked good.
So
I think it was definitely shareable though.
I'm trying to think of what else I know. I had something else I wanted to share with you. Let me remove that. And this is another topic of conversation. This was sent to me from Laura Nothnagel. It's a TikTok. And it's a conversation starter. I want to share the audio. Yeah. All right. Let me play it.
All right. Here's 3 Disney animatronics I think I could beat in a fight. First up is the kid selling newspapers on Spaceship Earth. This is an easy round 1 knockout, self-explanatory. I don't even know if he has a face. Second, we got Mermaid Man from Little Mermaid. I know what you're thinking, but first, you haven't even seen me with my shirt off. And second, he doesn't even have legs. Easy W. And lastly, we got the old dude from Haunted Mansion. I used to see ghosts as a kid, and I was never that scared. I need you to man up, Dumbledore. Another easy W.
So what animatronic could you be in a fight? That's the question. The thing that's funny about him talking about King Triton at the end of Mermaid, because that was the first thing Dominic noticed the first time we rode that ride, and he was still kind of young when the first time we rode that ride, was that Triton doesn't have a bottom. They cheaped out so much on the animatronic, they just glued him to the floor. So yeah. I don't know. Who could you take? Laura said the guy was smart enough not to say that he could take Sunny Eclipse because Sunny Eclipse looks scrappy.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't test him.
I think I could probably take on James K. Polk from the Hall of Presidents. I think I could take him. Yeah. What's the one that died like 30 days after Garfield? I think was he the one that died 30 because he got a flu at the inauguration. It was very cold and he died 30 days after. He's weak. I could probably take him. What president was that? What president died a few days after he was inaugurated? Let's see if Siri.
I found this on the web.
Oh, 32 days. Yeah. William Henry Harrison. I could take on William Henry Harrison.
The dude in the computer room at Spaceship Earth.
But not Foxy Brown with the boots and the afro. No, you could take on the dude. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Dave, you don't have any animatronic you could take in a fight?
I think I could take any one of the ones on It's a Small World.
Yes. I don't know. They look pretty evil. They look pretty evil.
I think I could go through about 5 or 10 of them in a row. Just take them all out.
Oh gosh. Anyway. All right. So that was that. I got one more thing I want to talk about. So one of the things we're going to be doing at TDC 2023, let's see, we talked about Michael's Ice. Did we talk about Michael's Ice Cream? We're doing Michael's Ice Cream and the public subs on Thursday. We're doing Dapper Day on Saturday. We're doing the fireworks on Sunday at Magic Kingdom. Also, we didn't intend to do any ADRs, but somehow Veronica said, what? No mimosas? So we are having breakfast on the 30th at Sunday at Steakhouse 71, where they serve bottomless mimosas. They're $19.50 if you want them. And again, if you've gotten to me already, I probably have your name on the list. If you haven't gotten to me about that, the reservations are going from $9.20 to $9.40-ish. I think there's one at $9.15 to $9.40-ish. Let me know if you have a preference, because somebody said they want to do it early so they can get out of there and get into Magic Kingdom. So other people were like, no, we want to sleep late. So let me know if you have a preference. But if you haven't already told me that you want in, let me know. We do have seats available. And if you're not sure if you told me, let me know and I'll tell you if you told me. So that's Steakhouse 71 on Sunday, the day we're going to Magic Kingdom, between 9:15 and 9:40, and they have bottomless mimosas. It's not Dave and I's favorite place to have breakfast, but mimosas won out. They had pog mimosas. They had pog mimosas when Dave and I went the other day, a couple weeks ago. I saw them carrying them. So
Yeah, I agree, Tori.
no,
Scott?
Dave and I had the steak and eggs, which is the similar components, but the steak was much better. So because we're not going to get to Disney Springs the same day. That all went out the window. House of Blues went out the window when Tron announced they were opening, because we were going to wait to do Tron until we were going to wait to do Magic Kingdom until Monday. And when they announced Tron was opening, it went out the window, and Magic Kingdom is now on Sunday. So going to Disney Springs is not very convenient. So that's why House of Blues got out. Yes, House of Blues does have bottomless mimosas. They do.
They have,
but it's not convenient to Magic Kingdom where Tron is.
Right. And they have bottomless
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys also, Uli, there too.
Yep, they do. Yep, that's what happened. And then yeah. I know you did. So one of the things we're doing on Saturday is Minute to Win It games. Our games committee has been working tirelessly on this. They are keeping it close to the vest. I don't even know what games they're playing, but if you don't know what Minute to Win It is, I wanted to end the show. I wanted to share some of the most popular Minute to Win It games out there. So there's actually this family on YouTube that, I mean, if you delve into it, they have like 12-hour videos where they play Minute to Win It games. But I'm just going to show you a short clip of some of the most popular Minute to Win It games. So let me go here, and I'm going to open this up to the world, and
moving on up.
This is likely a game we might play because it's easy and doesn't make a mess. So you see the blue cup on the bottom. The point is to get it to the top.
Obviously, if you drop the cups, you're out. Like that. Are you out, or you can keep going? Oh, you can keep going.
I don't know. Oh. He's had a few. So the idea is that we're going to play these with our friends. I'm going to try to lower them a little bit. They're a little loud, these people. Yeah. So just imagine you're playing this and Kurt's on your team.
Why'd you got to bring Kurt into it? Let's.
Because I don't think he's up on the Minute to Win It games.
No.
But I think there's going to be some trash talk like that.
They're trying to give each other the eye. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So that's one of the games. Now, I don't know what games our committee has chosen. This is one that Samantha likes. I'm just going to let you know. I know she likes this game. They're going to put a cookie on their forehead, and the point is to get it in your mouth without using your hands. That's the point of this game. Dave, could you do this?
This one looks interesting. Oh my goodness. The guy in the middle, do you see the guy in the middle? He's killing it.
Look, this family is so professional with this. They have like overhead cameras and stuff. I want to be in this family. I think we should do this at camping, Dave.
I think so too. We need to definitely incorporate this into our camping trips.
This guy's eating the cookie.
The guy's eating them. That's just reward for winning, doing it.
That one guy there, he got a lot.
That's I know, he was killing it, man. Yeah, these guys are look at them with their cameras. They're professional. They got their boards up. Yeah,
they have all kinds of props too, which I'm sure we don't have. So
this is professional.
But yeah. Okay. What's the next game?
Too funny.
Nosedive.
I don't know if I want to do this one. I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't think we're doing the cotton ball with the Vaseline.
Oh.
Oh my God, you gotta go across the room? I don't think I want to stick my nose in Vaseline, Samantha. Ew. I'm not doing this game. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing this game. I'm fast forwarding this one.
That's a hard no, huh?
Hanky.
Laura's so busy that day. Come on, Laura.
This is a big waste of tissues, but this is one of the popular games.
Okay. Samantha said no, they're not doing that one. Vaseline.
Whoever gets the empty tissue box, it says no tissues were thrown away after this game. Well, what did you do with them? Did you use them on your face after? This one seems a little wasteful and messy, so I don't think we're doing this one at the boardwalk. I don't think the boardwalk would appreciate this one.
Well, Veronica's been suffering with allergies, so she would love all those tissues. Just see. Yeah, Tori, I agree. No, we both agree on that one.
I don't think Disney would appreciate us making a mess with tissues. So I don't think our games committee is going to do that one. But this is the idea. See, this is the one that I refuse to do that Samantha says we have to do. So I decided that if we do this game, Dave, I think you and I should do it against each other.
What is it?
It's ping pong balls in a tissue box that's wrapped to your waist, and you have to shake your butt to get them out.
Okay.
And I said I refuse to play this game.
That looks harder than what it is.
It looks really hard, and I really don't want to do it. But I would do it against you.
I think he just threw his back out, and I'll probably throw my back out if I do that.
Yes. We're not doing that, Samantha. You guys can do it. This is a cool one. This is like you get like M&Ms or Skittles, and you have to separate all the colors, but you have to put one hand behind your back.
Oh, that'd be hard.
This is one that is good. This wouldn't make a big mess. This would be nice and neat and contained. And I actually have little plastic cups like that are clear, so you can see.
And Skittles are good.
And then we eat the Skittles. Michael would be all over them. Yeah, if Michael's on your team, he'll eat the Skittles instead of separating.
Put them in a cup. He would just eat them. Yeah. Oh, you got a limited time. Oh, okay, I see. Huh.
Yeah, I guess that whoever has the least left. Yeah, I guess they don't want it nice and contained. They want us getting kicked out of Disney. And they'll say, yes, this is the Disney Crush. It's an official Disney Crush event. Is this M&M's too?
Oh, this one looks hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get it on the tip. Oh.
I don't think we can do this one.
This would be hard.
Yeah. I'm not going to make Judy do this. I might make Travis do it, but. This one, they have to stack the cups.
Judy says thanks.
Judy said thanks.
Oh. It doesn't look that hard, but I guess it is. I don't know.
Well, then your teammate has to come behind you and pull
out
the
paper?
cards out.
Oh.
Nope, that didn't work. They have to pull the cards and then make a stack of.
Gotcha. Right, it's gonna fall down in the other one. I see now. Yeah, now it's making sense to me. Ooh.
See, they had some strategy there.
Strategy. They're getting into it.
All right.
Stack attack.
They have a lot of games with cups, with solo cups. He's much more calm than she is.
Does he need another one? Does he need another cup? I can give him one more.
Look how they come down. Like,
oh my gosh.
Oh, they do it like teams. They have to do it. I'm going to fast forward this for time, but I guess they all come behind and do the same thing. So I guess, is that the last game? Yeah, that's the last game. So that was it. But if you want to see more, that family is all over. They have their YouTube videos. Like I said, there's one that's like 12 hours long of them playing. I want to go to one of their parties though. There's one video that's Christmas themed and it's all Christmas games. So we're going to do games similar to that. Maybe you'll see some of those same games. I don't know. Like I said, our games committee is hush. They're not even telling me what we're going to play. And I think we will have to do a couple, Dave, like you against me. But I'm not doing junk in the trunk, Samantha. So, yeah. We're going to see what we can get away with at Disney.
Oh, yeah. You bring it. Bring it, man. I'm going to come after you.
I said, I don't think anybody's ever in that Crescent Solarium at Beach Club, but I could, we'll go in there and there'll be a wedding in there. So, but we have a couple different alternate places.
That'll be our luck.
So, Anyway,
Yeah,
Dave, that's it. We actually got through an hour. We had no idea what we were going to talk about, and we had plenty to talk about. And it is now 9:00.
That's why we roll. That's
Yeah.
why we roll. Mm-hmm.
And Veronica is texting me like she doesn't know that we're on live right now.
I think it's her and some other people. I think it's other people too. Yeah, my phone's like going nuts right now.
All right. Well, I am going to
they're in a
go
group
and
chat
see what
behind
all
us
these
back-
texts are. So if I haven't texted you back, people, it's because I'm kind of doing a live stream. So, and David, show comes out tomorrow afternoon around 2:00.
About 2:00-ish, Andy Hoffman joins us, and we talk about places in the parks that we would like to see Disney make into a room to rent.
Yeah, I'm looking at right behind you at the tower right behind you. That would be a good place for Disney to rent to sleep in.
See, right there, or maybe even
In the
up in
well, yeah.
right up
If the
there?
mountains were complete, but we happen to know that they're not complete because we can see the back of them. Don't even get me started, Disney, because that is bad show.
That's true. That's one we just talked about that on the last trip we had that they needed.
You could see the back of those mountains, and it's bad show.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a good time with Andy.
Did we?
So look forward to
Did
that.
we have a good time?
Yeah, and he's always a good time.
That's what I'm going to put under Andy. Always a good time.
That would work, I think. Hey, because
Crushers are the best.
mhm.
They really are.
Yeah.
All right. I will see you guys soon. Podcast comes out tomorrow night at 2:00. David, when are we getting together again?
I don't know. I want to do some enchiladas. We were talking about enchiladas.
Okay. We'll have
Maybe
some
we should do an
enchiladas.
enchilada cook-off.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, Tony.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. We
Have a
appreciate you
good
guys.
night,
Love you guys.
everybody. Thanks
Have a
for
good night.
listening. Bye.